Evening, I know it's quite late. How is everyone? Feeling a little bit better now. I had a red eye earlier. Starting to go. I threw up a couple of times. I don't know, something up in my belly. Anyway, it's my problem. I done it to myself. I think I ate something which was a bit out of date. Well, needs must, hey? Sometimes well, I do it all the time. You know, I look around, see if I can, anything's being reduced, and sometimes it's a little bit of a risk, isn't it? Yeah. Especially at some shops. Well, the supermarkets are okay, but when you go to some of these other shops, they can push the boundaries. You know what I mean? Anyway, I just wanted to talk about this this film I watched yesterday. What was it called? It was called Husband, Father, Killer. Absolutely heartbreaking. I watched quite a few of them. True life story of a young woman who ended up with one of us men, the arseholes that think they're not narcissistic. You know? Some learn early, that narcissism is that they push it out of them. Yeah, but it's in a lot of us. We can never see any wrongs in what we do. Yeah, we do a lot of wrongs. Yeah, you know. I started repeating everything from one relationship to the next. You know, it's quite common. You know, some they don't mean to do it. You know, they've been hurt. They've got problems. They can't stand it when people leave them, and they're just expecting it all the time. And then then the behaviour sort of goes out the window. You know, I won't let that happen again. It's because I can see the signs. You know, it's not fair. You know, it's not all men. Some women are the same as well. But this one was particularly disgusting, yeah? If you think it's okay to sleep with your daughter, that poor young girl who'd gone away with this lovely family, made become a lovely young lady, you know, very clever, very artistic, you know. As soon as she wrote a letter, the husband said, "Oh look," they're still together, the real mum and dad. And the mum looked at him and said, "No, I don't want her to come here," because she was worried about him, not her. Like I say, women are different than men. If you're a narcissistic man, narcissistic arsehole, that heart goes out the window. Women won't. 90% of women won't do that kind of thing, like incest and stuff like that. No, you know, only not absolute fucking mental things will do that. And if you've done that and you think I'm wrong, then tell me I'm wrong. I don't care about you. I only care about the people that you do it to, yeah? Come and have someone to say, I don't care about you. Anyway, and no one else does, yeah? You don't know you're not right up here. But anyway, that's just messing about. I know none of you are. But, it was heartbreaking, you know. He does that, he ends up sleeping with her and gets her pregnant. And, you know, imagine what the mum's going through. You know, he ends up getting arrested, going to prison, and he comes out, absolutely destroys this little girl. I fucking broke my heart, made me in tears, he did last night. Yeah, if he'd been sitting across the room, I'd have been on him. I'd have been on him, nuts in his fire. I don't care if he beat me up. I'd have hurt him properly. I'd have hurt him. I'd have had one of his eyeballs in my hand, yeah, with the fruit hanging off it. You know, I was that angry. But anyway, yeah, she can't talk like this. I'm joking, Facebook. It's just talking. You know, these things shouldn't happen to people. It's evil. If you think that's right, everyone else will tell you it's not right to do that to people. Yeah, you know. So why I talk about it? Why I'm talking about this? And if you do decide to watch it, it will destroy you. It will upset your normal heart. Yeah. Don't go hurting people. This isn't about that. It's just anyway. I just thought I'd say hello. I felt it looked a little bit rough earlier. I felt a little bit rough. Anyway, no violence. Nothing's happening. It's just that it really upset me. You know, remember my mum had a children's home here, and I see a lot of that. It happens a lot, and a lot of people that have not ever been around there. You don't believe how common this can be. Yeah. Sadly. You know, you don't think, this is well rare. Probably isn't. Don't know. You know, you see all these little kids and that in care homes and that. You know, it's not always the men. Sometimes it's the women as well. Sometimes, but the majority is. Sometimes it's both. Yeah. But anyway, look after yourselves. Look after your families. Keep the ticks away, as they'll stay on you. Yeah. Once you've got someone around you to remove that tick. That's what you need. Yeah? Don't go around destroying people, for God's sake. You end up bloody ill, yeah? Him upstairs, you think he don't exist, he does, yeah? He'll get round to you eventually and start going, yeah, nah. That one was terrible. You know, I thought I'd let him off the others, but no, he don't learn his lesson, does he? Or her? Okay, what can we give him, mate? A nice bit of this, nice bit of that, yeah? He'll enjoy that, just like he thought that he enjoys his or hers a punishment for no reason. So go careful, yeah? Okay. Love you. Night. Bye-bye. Ta-da.